Rico Rock component system comes in 4 configurations: the simple Grotto with 1 Grotto lid, the tunnel effect with 1 Grotto lid, the mini cave with 2 Grotto lid sections, the extended version with 3 Grotto lid sections. This video will show the installation of the mini cave configuration. The techniques shown here can be used on all 4 configurations. Unpacking the pallets. This kit comes on 2 pallets. Carefully remove the packaging covering the component Grotto kit. Locate the bucket on the pallet. This bucket contains detailed installation instructions, a touch-up kit, and chalk for marking during installation. Never try to move the rock pieces by yourself. Offload pieces from the pallet one at a time. The heaviest piece weighs about 150 pounds, so a dolly or wheelbarrow is useful. The 2 pallets come configured as follows. Pallet number 1 contains 2 front columns that come in halves for a total of 4 pieces, 1 back wall which also comes in 2 halves, 2 pre-built rebar columns, and 12 4-foot rebar sticks, 3 foot of ultra lath. Pallet number 2 contains 3 top boulders, the waterfall weir, 2 Grotto lid bottom sections front and back, and 1 rear top section, 2 side boulders, the waterfall capstone, 6 accent rocks, and the stain kit. Dry set the columns and back wall. Mark the outlines of the pieces to assure proper placement during installation. Place the rebar columns inside the 2 Grotto columns and mark rebar hole placement. Create openings in both columns where the rebar will connect to the Grotto top. This will allow concrete and rebar to connect the Grotto top to the supporting columns. Drill holes for rebar columns in concrete pool deck. Remove all debris from the holes. Apply epoxy resin into the holes. Set rebar columns. Set rear wall drill holes. Extend plumbing stub out. Use epoxy resin to attach rebar to the deck. Create wire rebar frame for interior of the back wall using the 4-foot rebar sticks. Use straps on columns and wall before concrete pour to hold the shells together during installation. Use lath in large holes to hold the concrete in as needed. Fill the columns and the wall with concrete. Here we are filling the back wall, which contains a 2-inch PVC water pipe, with concrete. Set the Grotto top lower front. Set the Grotto top lower rear. Use a drill to create openings for rebar and concrete to pass through into the back wall and side columns from the Grotto top. Determine placement of water pipe. Test fit the weir before pouring the Grotto top to assure proper placement. The 2-inch water pipe will come up through the preset hole in the weir. Create a 2x4 support structure to hold the concrete in the Grotto lid while setting. Pour entire lid top. Install the weir, set level left to right in the concrete while it is still wet. Set the level front to back, having the weir tilt toward the pool 1 full bubble on the level. Finish plumbing the water pipe. It will be covered by the capstone and secured by mortar. set the remaining stones in mortar. After letting the concrete dry, go back and fill in all seams with mortar and shape the mortar into a rock-like appearance. Cut the mortar joints when they are stiff but not too hard to cut. Cleaning mortar joints with a stiff brush, leaving a small recess, looks best. If wet sponges are used, there will be a film of cement that will require recoloring at a later date. Mortar the side boulders. Make sure to wet all surfaces touching the mortar on the boulder and deck to improve adhesion during installation. Stain the mortar to match the rock.